Hey, 49ers faithful. We're back with an exclusive video bringing you the latest updates on our beloved San Francisco 49ers. Before we jump in, make sure to subscribe to 49ers Zone and hit that like button. This way, you'll never miss any breaking news or exciting updates about the Niners. Josh Allen has reportedly opened up in what could be one of the most revealing interviews of his career, dropping a bombshell on why he never considered joining the San Francisco 49ers despite the allure of one of the most storied franchises in the league. Sources suggest Allen's reasoning revolves around more than just numbers, and the quarterback reportedly expressed strong reservations about the internal culture and ongoing controversies within the organization. While many fans speculated that the 49ers' aggressive pursuit might have tempted him, Allen's comments hint at a much deeper calculation, focusing not only on immediate financial gain, but on long-term stability and team cohesion. Those close to the player suggest that Allen has been closely analyzing every franchise's internal dynamics, from front office tensions to locker room chemistry, and he is said to have rejected the idea of joining a team embroiled in turmoil. The speculation surrounding Allen's decision is already creating waves across the league, with pundits dissecting every word he allegedly said, and some insiders hint that his evaluation of the 49ers could signal a broader statement about the state of some high-profile teams that may be struggling behind the scenes, away from public scrutiny. The quarterback's alleged comments reportedly did not shy away from discussing finances either. According to insiders, Allen considered the 49ers salary offer as part of a larger picture that also involved team ambition, coaching philosophy, and the trajectory of younger players. While the monetary offer was not insignificant, sources say Allen viewed it as insufficient given the potential instability he would inherit by joining a team with internal controversies. Analysts are now debating whether this emphasis on financial and cultural factors represents a shift in how top quarterbacks approach free agency, moving beyond pure performance incentives toward evaluating psychological safety, leadership, and team coherence. Rumors suggest that Allen may have even had conversations with players inside the 49ers locker room, seeking first-hand insight into the environment, only to be met with mixed reports that likely reinforced his hesitations. Fans are speculating wildly, connecting dots between Allen's decision and other recent moves by the 49ers, suggesting that he may have seen patterns of mismanagement or discord that would jeopardize his long-term career prospects. With every source leaking interpretations and potential implications, the drama surrounding Allen's decision continues to dominate social media discussions, fueling debate about what truly matters for elite athletes today. Insiders also hint that Allen's thought process may have been influenced by recent scandals and public controversies involving the 49ers. The quarterback is said to be particularly wary of organizations where off-field issues spill into team performance, and sources suggest that this concern was a major factor in his rejection of the offer. Analysts point out that while the 49ers boast a history of success, recent events have raised questions about leadership stability, decision-making at the executive level, and the ability to maintain focus in high-pressure situations. Rumors circulating within league circles suggest that Allen may have prioritized joining a team where he could exert influence and maintain a sense of personal and professional integrity, rather than simply chasing immediate glory. The narrative emerging from these discussions portrays Allen not only as a talented quarterback, but as a strategic thinker carefully mapping his career trajectory, weighing every possible risk, from internal conflicts to public scrutiny. This perspective has added a new layer of intrigue to the ongoing speculations, leaving fans and analysts alike questioning which franchises are truly prepared to host elite talent without facing structural and cultural obstacles that could hinder performance. Further speculation revolves around Allen's alleged concerns about leadership and coaching philosophy within the 49ers. Sources claim he is highly attuned to how head coaches communicate, how offensive coordinators manage play calling, and how general managers handle personnel, all of which contributed to his ultimate decision. Rumors suggest Allen was particularly cautious about inheriting an environment where misalignment between coaching staff and players could undermine long-term success. Analysts note that such strategic thinking is increasingly common among quarterbacks who see themselves as franchise-defining players, balancing immediate opportunities against sustainable growth and stability. Fans are buzzing with speculation about how Allen's decision might influence future negotiations for elite quarterbacks, with some suggesting that his stance could spark a trend of players prioritizing organizational culture over short-term contracts. The story is compounded by whispers that Allen maintains strong relationships with veterans and other franchises, and those discussions may have guided his judgment about which teams offer a truly supportive ecosystem for both performance and personal development. This emerging narrative is fueling debates across sports media, making Allen's reasoning not just a personal decision, but a potential blueprint for the modern quarterback navigating free agency. Allen's reported hesitation to join the 49ers also appears intertwined with concerns about media scrutiny and public pressure. Insiders indicate that he was wary of environments where off-field drama overshadows on-field performance, suggesting that the media landscape surrounding the 49ers could have factored into his rejection. Analysts point out that joining a team with heavy scrutiny can amplify every mistake and magnify tensions in the locker room, which can be particularly risky for a quarterback expected to lead under pressure. Rumors are swirling that Allen consulted with former players and advisors who have experienced similar high-pressure situations, and these discussions likely reinforced his cautious approach. Fans have already begun theorizing about whether this stance might signal a broader shift in how elite athletes prioritize mental well-being and media exposure alongside financial considerations. The speculation surrounding Allen's motives has already created a narrative in which the quarterback emerges not just as a player making a career move, but as a figure strategically navigating a complex ecosystem of professional football, personal brand management, and organizational politics, with every rumor adding more weight to the unfolding story. Finally, insiders hint that Allen's decision may have ramifications beyond the 49ers themselves. Sources suggest that other teams are now being evaluated under the same intense scrutiny, with executives aware that elite players may increasingly prioritize culture, cohesion, and transparency. Analysts speculate that Allen's choices could influence trade rumors, draft strategies, and even coaching hires as franchises aim to demonstrate stability and appeal to top talent. The quarterback's rumored reasoning also sheds light on a broader trend. Players are becoming more strategic, seeking environments where they can thrive both personally and professionally, rather than simply chasing immediate rewards. Fans are already speculating about which teams might emerge as new favorites for Allen, creating a ripple effect across the league. While nothing is confirmed, the ongoing drama surrounding this story has turned what might have been a simple contractual decision into a high-stakes narrative that captivates both fans and insiders, leaving everyone wondering which franchises will rise or fall in the eyes of elite talent, and how this decision could reshape the league's landscape for years to come. Rumors now suggest that Allen's decision is not solely about avoiding the 49ers, but also about signaling to the rest of the league the type of environment he demands to succeed. Sources indicate that his approach blends financial prudence with a careful evaluation of leadership, culture, and public scrutiny, all while considering his long-term legacy. Analysts note that in a league increasingly obsessed with immediate wins, Allen's apparent insistence on stability and organizational coherence sets him apart as a quarterback thinking several moves ahead, weighing the impact of every factor that could affect performance. Rumors also point to private conversations with executives from other franchises who may have positioned themselves strategically, highlighting strong locker room dynamics and transparent management to appeal to Allen's criteria. Fans are speculating wildly about which teams could now become serious contenders for his talent. And insiders hint that some franchises may need to adjust internal policies or leadership approaches to align with the expectations of elite quarterbacks like Allen. The speculation paints a picture of a league in flux, where player agency, organizational culture, and strategic foresight are becoming increasingly intertwined. Sources suggest that Allen's evaluation of the 49ers included careful scrutiny of recent controversies, ranging from front office decisions to player conduct, and that he found patterns that could pose long-term risks. Insiders report that Allen allegedly values trust, clarity, and cohesion above short-term gains, and that joining a team with unresolved internal conflicts could have jeopardized both his on-field success and his personal brand. Analysts are already drawing comparisons to other star quarterbacks who have prioritized organizational culture over lucrative contracts, suggesting a broader trend in which elite players increasingly use their leverage to demand environments conducive to sustained performance. Fans are dissecting every rumor, theorizing about possible behind-the-scenes conversations between Allen and other high-profile athletes, as well as what lessons executives may be learning from this rejection. The story has grown into a web of speculation, rumors, and strategic interpretation, positioning Allen not only as a player making a personal choice, but also as a potential catalyst for change in how franchises manage star talent, culture, and public perception. But before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to 49ers Zone and hit the like button on this video. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on the San Francisco 49ers. And don't forget to share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. Whispers also suggest that Allen's alleged concerns extended beyond financial and cultural aspects to include coaching philosophy and offensive strategy. Sources claim that the quarterback wants to ensure alignment between himself, coaching staff, and offensive coordinators, signaling that his decision was motivated not only by stability, but also by maximizing his potential impact on the field. Analysts note that such evaluations are rare in public discourse, but critical for elite quarterbacks, who must balance personal skill with the systems in which they operate. Rumors further speculate that Allen's stance could prompt franchises to rethink how they present themselves to free agents, emphasizing long-term vision and player autonomy to attract top-tier talent. Fans are already theorizing about the long-term implications, with some suggesting that Allen's approach may redefine what teams must offer beyond money, fundamentally shifting negotiations, team building, and leadership strategies across the league. The narrative surrounding Allen has evolved into a sophisticated story about power, influence, and the careful orchestration of a career at the highest level of professional football. Additional sources hint that Allen's rejection of the 49ers was influenced by both personal advisors and trusted colleagues in the league, highlighting a deliberate approach to career management rarely seen so publicly. Analysts speculate that Allen is cultivating a strategy that balances on-field excellence, brand management, and long-term security, making his decisions more than transactional. They become statements about professional standards and organizational expectations. Rumors suggest that other teams are watching closely, assessing whether their own cultures would meet the standards implied by Allen's decision, creating a ripple effect that could influence leadership hires, player acquisitions, and even draft strategies. Fans are captivated by the unfolding story, and social media is already dissecting potential outcomes, speculating about which teams could rise to meet the new benchmark for elite talent. The buzz underscores a growing recognition across the league that elite athletes increasingly seek environments where they can thrive holistically, reshaping negotiations, team dynamics, and expectations in ways that could redefine professional football for years to come. Finally, the story continues to fuel speculation about Allen's ultimate intentions and next steps. Sources hint that he may be signaling broader concerns to the league about organizational integrity, stability, and leadership, using his decisions to highlight standards he expects for himself and others. Analysts suggest this could be a turning point in how elite quarterbacks evaluate teams, emphasizing that money alone may no longer be sufficient to attract top talent. Rumors are rampant about potential suitors who embody the kind of culture, transparency, and leadership Allen allegedly demands, sparking debates about which franchises are ready to meet these expectations. Fans are dissecting every report, considering how this decision might influence not only Allen's career, but also the strategies and reputations of multiple teams. The unfolding narrative positions Allen as more than a player. It paints him as a trendsetter, someone whose choices could redefine player expectations, organizational accountability, and the broader dynamics of professional football, leaving everyone waiting with bated breath for the next development in this evolving saga. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the San Francisco 49ers, make sure to subscribe to 49ers Zone and give this video a like. We always look forward to hearing your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.